Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Please, if this is your first time seeing this channel, please don't make it the last time by subscribing down below. Thank you so much. So the last update about Twist of Faith was how Sarita saw Prachi and Ranbir getting close together in the rain, and Sarita pretended as if she was angry and she took Prachi home, and Ranbir also followed them, and Sarita asked Ranbir to go home. So this is a continuation of that. Sarita asks Ranbir to stand if he wants her to call his parent, but Shahana asks Ranbir to go, and Prachi says that Sarita is misunderstanding she and Ranbir leaves. Sarita says that this is wrong because what would the neighbors think, and if there was love or any relationship between Prachi and Ranbir, then it would have been right. Prachi says that whatever she has with Ranbir is just a friendship, but Sarita says that it was not just a friendship, and she asks Prachi to go and do all what she is doing with Ranbir with someone else. Rhea comes to Aliyah and tells her that it was just like everything ended when her dad questioned her, because her dad saw her car in front of Maya's house and she thought that her dad came to know about what she did. Rhea says that her dad thought that she took the money to give to Maya, and she supported this misunderstanding by saying that she gave the money to Maya to withdraw the case against Ranbir, and her dad appreciated her and said that she hasn't done anything wrong. And Aliyah asks Rhea and says that until someone is caught, then the person is not a culprit. Rhea says that she would not confess unless she is caught, and Aliyah says that Rhea just fell in love, and love is giving her so many tests and so many problems to come her way, but when she overcome them all, then the happiness that she will get will worth it, and Aliyah asks Rhea never to give up on her love. Sarita says that she cares for real relationship alone, and she locks Prachi in the room and says that until Prachi tell her the truth about her feelings for Ranbir, then she would not talk to Prachi again, and she will talk to Pragya about her because she would not let wrong things happen in her house, and it is either Prachi stops staying in her house or she will stop talking to Ranbir. Shahana asks Sarita that why is she behaving like a stepmother, and Prachi thinks that why is Sarita thinking like this, and Sarita laughs and says that Prachi said that she likes Ranbir as a friend, but this is not true because she saw both Ranbir and Prachi in a romantic pose and they were speaking through eyes, but Shahana says that Prachi said that but there is nothing between them. Sarita tells Shahana that she wants Prachi to realize her love for Ranbir because when she starts stopping her, then Prachi will get more feelings towards Ranbir, and Shahana likes Sarita's idea, and Sarita says that medicine will be according to the treatment, and Prachi would confess her love to Ranbir definitely, and Sarita asks Shahana. Ranbir comes home and Vikram asks him to go and change his clothes before his mommy or grandma will see him, and Ranbir goes and thinks that what might Sarita be thinking about him and Prachi, and he thinks that he should have stayed there, and if Prachi wouldn't have been enjoying the rain, then this wouldn't have happened. Vikram comes there and tells Ranbir that he will dry his hairs with his mom's hair dryer, and Ranbir says that he is fine, and Vikram dries his hairs and Ranbir thinks of Prachi, and Vikram coughs, and Ranbir says that it seems that Vikram is not well, and Vikram says that he also got drenched just like Ranbir got drenched, and Ranbir asks if Vikram was also with a girl and got drenched. Vikram asks that which girl made Ranbir drenched in the rain, and Vikram says that he was going in a car but a truck splashed water on him when he was crossing the road and he got drenched, and he just changed his clothes before Ranbir came home, and Ranbir says that Rani, that is princess, got him drenched, and Vikram asks that which Rani, and Ranbir says that Rani was written on the vehicle that splashed water on him. Vikram asks Ranbir to say the truth, but Ranbir says that he will tell his mom that Vikram got drenched in the rain, but Vikram says that if his wife hears about it, then she will take it seriously, and Ranbir says that he will still tell his mom, and Ranbir asks about Vikram's assistant's name, and Vikram says sorry, but Ranbir says that Vikram should not do this, and why did he get drenched in the rain like this? Vikram says that he has said sorry twice, and Ranbir says that it is wrong for Vikram to be getting drenched in the rain at this age. Pragya comes home and Sarita says that she wanted to tell her something, but Shahana says that Sarita wants to tell Pragya everything, and Pragya asks that why did Shahana say this, and Sarita says that she was making Prachi understand that if she has no feelings for Ranbir, then it is wrong and she would have allowed her if she had said the truth. Pragya says that it is not right like this, and Sarita is talking like an old film stepmother, but Sarita says that she is only old, and Pragya says that Prachi did not know about her own feelings and she would go and talk to her, but Sarita asks Pragya not to insult her, and Pragya calls Prachi, and Prachi opens the door and asks Pragya, and Pragya says that she would make Prachi understand. Sarita says that she doesn't know what is love when there is no relationship, and Prachi brings water for herself, and Pragya asks Prachi not to be sad and says that even Sarita knows that she is not wrong and her intention is good, and Sarita loves Prachi a lot. Shahana says that if she gets many flowers on Valentine's Day, will Sarita scold her, and Sarita says that maybe someone will give Shahana cauliflower and she will ask her to make aloo gobi, and everyone laughs. Abby opens the door and looks at the rain, and Pragya also opens her room's window and enjoys the rain, and a song plays in the background, and Abby calls Pragya on the phone, but her number was not going through, and even Pragya calls Abby, but it was not going through, and Pragya gets sad. Rhea looks at Ranbir and her picture, and she thinks about him, and a song plays in the background as well. Rhea talks to Ranbir's picture that he has no idea how much she loves him, and Ranbir on the other hand thinks about Prachi, and he thinks that he hopes that Prachi is not upset, and he hopes that her mom would make her understand, and he thinks again that Prachi must be worried now, and Prachi as well feels bad for Ranbir, and she thinks to call him, and Ranbir also thinks to call Prachi, and just then Prachi calls Ranbir, and Ranbir says that he was thinking about Prachi, and a call came in, and he asks Prachi if everything is fine. Prachi asks Ranbir not to worry because everything is fine, and Ranbir smiles, and Prachi asks Ranbir not to smile, and Ranbir asks if Prachi is on video call with him, and Ranbir checks his phone but it was not video call, and Prachi says that she knows Ranbir very well, and Ranbir says that if Prachi knows him so much, then why can't Prachi understand his feelings about them, and Prachi asks that what? Ranbir says that he was only thinking if there was anything between them by chance, then what would Prachi tell Sarita? And Prachi says that she would have told Sarita that love is between them, and what can she do? Ranbir says that it was real for him because it just happened and he felt it, and Prachi asks that what? But Ranbir says that he would end the call now, else he will say something, and Prachi thinks that Ranbir is mad. Prachi closed the window in her room, and Ranbir thinks about Prachi and he smiles while a song plays in the background. Dimpy and Shahana come to the college and says that there is no single guy standing, and Dimpy says that last year Valentine, different guys stood in line to give flowers to Rhea, but this year there's not even a single guy. But when Rhea comes there, some guys run to her and gives her flowers, but Rhea throws the flowers away and she asks the guys to try again next year. Shahana says that Rhea should have kept the guy's flowers, but Rhea says that the guys only wants to impress her, but she doesn't like them. And Shahana asks if Rhea is still thinking about Ranbir, and Rhea asks Shahana and Dimpy to bring someone that is better than Ranbir for her, and she goes from there, and Dimpy and Shahana talks about Ranbir. Abby tells Vikram that he is neglecting his hotel business, and Vikram says that when he heard that Abby is singing, then he thought to enter music industry, and Abby says that Vikram only wanted to earn profit, and he asks that what is going on, and he also asks the employee, but Vikram says that there is something fishy, but Joey says that there is nothing, and she asks Abby to sign, and Abby opens the file and sees flower. Joey says that the flower is not for Abby and it was given to her by her boyfriend because today is Valentine. And Vikram says that Pallavi tried to tell him about today, and Abby asks Vikram to take expensive gift for Pallavi. And Vikram asks if he used to cheer his wife up with gift, but Abby says that gifts never matter to Pragya because she used to be happy if he gives her his time. And Abby tells Vikram Happy Valentine's Day. And Vikram thinks if such love between Abby and his wife still exists. Aryan asks Ranbir to wish Happy Valentine's Day to Prachi, but Ranbir says that Prachi doesn't know about his feelings for her, and if he goes to her and thank her, then tell her about his feelings, then it would not look good. And Aryan says that Prachi must be waiting for Ranbir's confession, but Ranbir says that it cannot happen like that, and he doesn't think that Valentine's Day is for his type, because he wants to do something special and different for Prachi that nobody has ever done before. Shahana tells Prachi that today is good, and she asks that why is Prachi upset. Prachi says that why did Sarita got so angry as if she ate love, and Shahana says that Sarita is not against love, but she is against time wasting, and her thinking is modern, and she wants Prachi to express her feelings to Ranbir, and then Prachi will get a go ahead from Sarita, and Prachi can romance with Ranbir openly. Shahana says that if Prachi doesn't propose to Ranbir, then she will propose to him on Prachi's behalf, and Prachi says that she and Ranbir are just friends, and Shahana thinks that the way Sarita saw both Prachi and Ranbir together, then there must be something between them. And Shahana asks Prachi if she has rose, but Prachi says no because she doesn't want proposal from anyone. Shahana asks that what type of proposal does Prachi like, and Prachi says that if a guy gives her a pink rose or all the roses, then she would agree to the proposal. And Ranbir hears Prachi and he notes it down. Aryan thinks that he knows what Ranbir is thinking, and he asks Ranbir if he wants to propose to Prachi, and Ranbir says that he wants to propose to Prachi in a special way, and Aryan goes to his class. Ranbir comes to the flower shop and asks the florist if there is a difference or significance in a flower, and the florist explains to Ranbir and tells him that red is for love, but Ranbir says that he will keep all the flowers, white, yellow, pink and red, and he thanks the florist. A girl comes to Ranbir and gives him flower, but Ranbir thanks the girl and says that he cannot take the flowers because he is for someone else. Aryan asks Shahana about Prachi, and Shahana asks if Aryan wants to give flower to Prachi, but Aryan says no and asks if Shahana can keep a secret, and Shahana said yes. Aryan tells Shahana that Ranbir brought flowers for Prachi, and Shahana was very happy, and Aryan hugs Shahana in excitement, but Aryan quickly says sorry for the hug, but Shahana gets upset. Aryan asks Shahana that how many flowers are there in her hand, but Shahana says nothing, and Aryan says that he also doesn't have anybody to give him red roses, and Shahana says that maybe they should both give each other roses, and Aryan says that that is a good idea, so that nobody would know that they don't have boyfriend and girlfriend who will give them flowers on Valentine's Day. Ranbir calls Prachi and tells her that he is in the library, and he asks Prachi to look for him, and Prachi says that the guy she saw is not Ranbir, and Ranbir asks that how did Prachi know, and Prachi says that she knew from Ranbir's style, and Ranbir appreciates Prachi and asks that where is Prachi. Prachi says that she is in the romance section, and Ranbir says that he will be coming there soon. Ranbir collides with Dimpy, and Dimpy sees flowers in Ranbir's hand, and Dimpy calls Rhea and informs her that Ranbir is waiting for her in the library to propose to her. Ranbir comes running to Prachi and tells her that he read a book on marathon, and Prachi says that she wanted to return the book, but Ranbir asks Prachi to keep the romance book with her, and Prachi asks that what is going on in Ranbir's mind. Ranbir thinks that which flower should he give to Prachi first, and he thinks to give her the flowers one by one, and Prachi sees a couple romancing and she says disgusting, but Ranbir says that it is Valentine's Day so it is normal, but Prachi says that they should get close first, then they would realize if they are not compatible and they would be able to break up before kissing and romancing. Ranbir says yes and Prachi is right, but he asks Prachi to let them go and he collides with Prachi, and Prachi's book falls down and Ranbir bends down on his knees to pick the books for Prachi, and Rhea comes there and sees Ranbir on his knees, and Rhea was very angry. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video if you enjoy it, and please don't forget to share this video to your loved ones, and I will see you all again in my next video. Bye guys.